Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of September 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Four of Wands. So you're showing me a sense of commitment here. So we're talking about you in regards to another energy, it seems. Starting off the reading, you get the Six of Wands crossed by the Knight of Cups. All right, so you feel good about something here. You're super open to something. By the looks of it, you feel good about it too. In your focus, the Page of Cups, kind of the same energy. Yeah, super open through and through. Like, you're in it. You're there with whatever commitment, connection, whatever you got going on here. In the recent past, the Judgment card, there's been some potential changes here. I feel like within you, you know, and in the way you potentially approach things here. Maybe that's why you're showing up so open to something, because I feel like there's a little bit of something at play and you're still presenting yourself open. So that's quite hard and more healthy for you. King of Swords in your Strength card. Yeah, like you got it going on. You're showing up super secure within yourself. You know, whatever happens, whatever challenges, no matter how hard, how not hard, how up or down or left or right, you're going to show up for something if it's meaningful for you. You know, you made up your mind. You're like, this is who I am. This is what I got. And that's that. In the immediate future, the Devil. That's where I see a little bit of commotion. Something's going on. Something's going on here. I can't see what. I'm just kind of, for now, I'm just kind of seeing you just showing up for this situation, honestly, and just super open to it. Supporting this reading, the Page of Wands. There's a sense of, how do I put this? I wouldn't say irresponsible. That's a little too far for this. A little unreliable. A little like that. Like you look at this energy and you're like, I don't know, should I trust you with this one? I don't know, you know? So I'm not sure who we're talking about here, given that you're showing up super open to this. Anyways, the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it, the Six of Swords. See, you are keeping your distance from something. In your hopes and fears, the Seven of Wands. Nah, there's something here. You're feeling something that keeps you a little bit at bay. Part of you, the bigger part of you shows you as being open and confident and trusting, and a little part of you, but it's quite important, shows up as, I'm just going to keep, you know, an arm's length. It's, I'll just, you stay right there. Don't come any closer, kind of a deal. Potentially because of this Devil energy. I don't know. In the potential outcome, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're putting yourself first here. All right. Let's clarify. Let's see what's truly at play here. Let me do the Four of Wands. You get the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, there's, see? That's exactly what I described just a minute ago. For the most part, you're super open to this, super, not even hopeful, just coming in with that energy of let's get it done. Let's pick this up and let's keep it up, you know? But there's something in the way. There's a little bit of you stressing about something, like you show up as if you trust, but I don't think you trust fully here. And I don't know if that lack of trust there comes from you. I feel like it comes from the situation you're dealing with. But let's Let's see the Six of Wands. For the Six of Wands, you get the Knight of Swords, the Magician, the Nine of Pentacles. See, because you show up fully confident, fully secure within yourself. You know what you're doing, right? So if there's anything you wouldn't trust here, it wouldn't come from you, from, oh, there's something within you that doesn't allow to trust. No, you offer your full trust. This energy, though, it's kind of showing up unreliable. It's like you can offer all the trust you want. They're not gonna show up for that 100%. But anyways, let's see the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, the Hierophant, the Five of Swords. Oh, I don't usually get readings like these. I have no idea what this is to you. But from what I'm getting, it's the fact that you do show up quite open to it, and just, it's almost like an experiment that you don't even know you're doing, you know, because with the Judgment card in the past year, I kind of see you going through a lot of change, and that may place you in this new energy of just openness and just trusting and just taking it from there, you know, whatever happens. Even if the energy you're dealing with doesn't deserve necessarily that trust or openness, because there's nothing bouncing back, nothing equal to that, at least, you know, but you're still doing it. So I wonder if that's the place where you're coming from, because I think that's what it is. At some point in time, there's this, like, really trying to figure out the energy you're dealing with too. Because if you were to pour the best energy in the world in a situation that is, I don't know what the situation is and what they're doing, but they're definitely not taking that energy and bringing it back to you. That's not how it's coming back in the way that you send it. So it's kind of like what you put out usually is supposed to come back in. But like if that energy is kind of taking your energy, filtrating it, and throwing you, you know, like an ice snow boulder towards you, and you just threw them a little bit of fluffy snow, and then they made it into, you know, it's not the same. It's not, you're not attracting the same energy. So it's becoming somewhat of a little bit of an issue. It's like you're putting energy into something that maybe you shouldn't, you know. And that's what I'm saying. I don't usually get these types of readings where the return of energy seems a little off, and there's a little part of you that knows it, but you still choose to go above and beyond, you know, in terms of the energy you're putting into this. Let's do the Page of Cups. In your focus, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands. It's getting difficult. Yeah, it's going to get difficult, because if you're getting, you know, the opposite of what you're putting out, it's going to drain you at some point. So it's going to be very, very hard, no matter how much you want to push into, no, let's keep this flow constant and let's keep on giving, even if what we get back is not the same. No. At some point, it's going to become quite draining, to the point of you're going to have nothing left to give. You know, not only to the situation, to nothing. So it feels like you're dealing with a little bit of a draining situation here. You know, and I don't know how much you're realizing that. It's if you want to give all you want, just take a little bit of distance from it, and instinctively I see you wanting to do that. You know, do it from the distance. It's fine. Whether they want to receive it or not, that's on them. But like, don't stay so close to get all sucked into that energy, because it's going to suck you in. And again, it's going to leave you quite depleted at the end of the day. And you're starting to get tired here. It's starting to feel quite hard. Like I'm all for giving great energy to anything, you know, but not to the cost of you getting dried out energetically and just depleted, you know. So this almost looks like situation in which you need to learn how to give, but not receive if the receiving end seems to be quite ew. It doesn't feel good, you know, because again, that energy is going to drag you right in it, and it's not going to feel good. It's going to feel exhausting. Let me do the King of Swords, like not allowing yourself to be affected by whatever's being put out from an energy that doesn't seem quite reliable there. For the King of Swords, in your strength, you get the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Because you want for this to work, because you have the best intentions in the world for this situation. All right. But where are they at with it? Well, they told me this and that and the other. Okay. Where do you feel they're at with it? Are they on the same page here? Do they want the same thing as you? You know, and if they do, what are they doing to show you that? What kind of an energy are you getting from that? The depleting kind? Then no, they don't, no, that's not their goal. You know, because I get where you're coming from. I really do. But sometimes you need to protect yourself. You know? Yeah, there. For the Devil, they get the Strength card, the King of Cups, the Four of Wands. Yeah, they're probably going to say, with these types of energies, they're probably going to say, yeah, no, I want the same thing. And it's going to be very, very hard to break through that, to see that it's not that they don't want it, because they do want the same things. It's how they go about it to get in that direction, to go on that path with you. You know, they got quite the unhealthy chunks of energies to them. So if my intention is I want the best in this world for me and you on this path, and I have all sorts of things that are unhealthy for me, that are running through me all over the place in terms of energies, I'm going to bring that with me. Whatever great intention I may have, it's going to be filtrated through all of those chunks of unhealthy. And that's what's going to be poured into this. You know? So I feel like that's exactly what's happening here. Oh man, which sucks, because yeah, this is definitely looking like the energy that wants to go on the same path with you here. So it's not even about somebody's lying here and they're doing it on purpose. No, it's not about that. It's just they got some stuff to work on. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. For the Page of Wands, in the supportive energies, you get the Empress, the Death card, the Ace of Wands. Yeah. But see, I see you going like this. You know, you have times where, like right now, you're telling me it's feeling very, very hard to continue on this path. And then you get to the point where it feels so hard that you just want to quit the path altogether. But then, you know, give it a couple of days and then you're right back on that horse. You're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm restored. Let's go. This shouldn't be draining. You know, two energies pursuing the same goal shouldn't be draining. If anything, it should be uplifting. You know, when it goes down, 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 and then you have to take some time to recharge and come back to it, then there's something up. Either with you or with them, or with the both of you. In this case, as I said, I see your energy blooming there. Theirs, great intentions, great energy. It's how they put it out, because it's filtrating through all of that unhealthy and unhealed aspect of themselves. So, okay. And I don't know what the situation is. It doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. Could be something else. For the Six of Swords and the hidden energies, you get the Page of Cups, the Temperance card, the Four of Cups. Yeah, again, you're showing up like this. And I feel like you don't want to you don't want to do that anymore. You don't want that. You know, you want a sense of steady energies, not the ups and downs, not, oh, I feel depleted. Oh, I need to recharge. Okay, let me recharge. And then coming back to it. And then over and over again, it feels like the path is definitely looking like this for you in this one. And you want more of a, you know, either up or down, wherever it goes, but more steady. More of a steady pace and not so... You know, let's do the Seven of Wands. In your hopes and fears, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, kind of the same the same, where you're describing how the path is, and that, you know, when you get to the point of I've had enough, I'm just going to drop this all together, and then you can't help but coming back to it, and you've had enough of this path, of this up and down path. You know, you're reaching the point, you're getting very, very close to the point of I can't do this anymore. And it's very difficult. I can't do this anymore in the sense of the whole idea of you coming back to this and walking away from it and coming back and walking away and coming back. Yeah. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles for the potential outcome. The King of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Hangman. That's an interesting outcome there. Because I see you showing up and being super honest and open about what the deal is here. You know, where you're at, where you stand, where you want to go, where you see this going, and what's really at play for the situation. And you know what's interesting about it? I see the other person showing up at the table too. In the same energy, in the same. So that could be a very interesting outcome. Because you're coming from the same place, potentially laying it all out on the table and trying to figure it out. And it's almost looking like at the end of this conversation or whatever is going on here, it's looking like one of those things of, okay, well, now that we kind of figured out what needs to be done, let's start doing it and let's see where it goes. You know, so giving this some time and just kind of going with it to see where it goes under this new energy in the house, because that is a really different kind of an energy than the whole reading. Interesting. So it could be all about just be open about it at the end of the day and see what happens, you know, because I see the other energy responding from the same place as you. So let me see, where are these leaves coming from? I have squirrels making nests, I think, and they made a mess in front of the door here. They just go in there and throw the leaves, and it's a big chunk of leaves on the branch there, and then they fall because it's like it's not doable, squirrels. You know, the branch doesn't sustain that, and then they fall in my backyard, and now I gotta clean up. But let's see, the Temperance card, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So it's looking like things are starting to head in the direction in which the path could potentially change into something more stable instead of the ups and downs on it. So just, if you have it, give it time, patience, and honesty. You know, the minute that opens up, the honesty part, I see things potentially changing big time. You know, until then, you're just it's kind of like a fight amongst energies here. That I feel like it's not desired by anybody involved, you know, but it's still happening. So it's like, let's try to find a way in which we can see if we can work through this or not. Let's figure it out, you know. So cool. Let's do the Sacred Spirit reading cards. All right, you get soul fragments. Balance will be restored. I told you. Number 33. Okay. Reclaim your inner power. The life of our soul is infinite, and while aspects of the self are never truly lost, they can separate through times of trauma, grief, separation, loss, or refusing to deal with an issue. The psychic's self-preservation causes this illusionary disconnection as it chooses to distance itself from the situation in question. These fragments are merely in places our consciousness has chosen to forget to spare the emotional turmoil from an intense emotional experience. Recalling these fragments with love, healing and understanding, recalling these fragments with love, healing and understanding allows the soul to continue moving forward without the individual feeling stuck in the past or unable to get over an issue or event. Empowering and liberating, retrieval is recommended if you feel you are missing parts of yourself. Although sometimes challenging to find, conscious thought and skillful self-awareness is all that is required to recall a soul fragment back to its host. Seek a professional guide, or if you feel more seek a professional guide if you feel more comfortable. Currently, you may be feeling incomplete, not like yourself, physically flat with no motivation, lacking joy in your life, or even that you are unable to move forward in life. Right now, your soul needs to reclaim a part of its missing memory. Past trauma that is being held within you is crying out to be healed. Through recollection, you will be able to see the truth and the situation for what it is. Be careful. You are entering a period in which you will be challenged emotionally. Build your resilience and remain objective. Fear-based experiences need to be addressed now. Past life regression could be beneficial to create understanding of phobias, deep-seated fears, or subconscious patterns that have previously controlled areas of your life. Reclaim your power. Shadow aspect: fear, shallowness, detachment. Sacred crystal, boji stones. Angel assistance: guardian angel Rampel. Clearing karmic debris, recalling lost soul fragments. Affirmation: I am the master of my own mind. I'm ready to move on. I feel like this applies a lot, especially in the downfall of this situation, when you find yourself in the downslope. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.